Hello again, everyone. I need to make a birthday card for a friend to give to her goddaughter today. Her name is Isabel, and my friend just wanted happy birthday Isabel on the card. So she's a young lady. I haven't seen her for many years, I have to say, so I'm not quite sure what she's into at the minute, but I thought I'd just do a pretty card and with a few butterflies. Some time ago, I must have just printed off this. It's just a background, a watercolour-y, inky background. I suppose anybody could have made it, really, but this was a free download from Pingwing, I think it was. So I thought I would cut 3 little butterflies from this. But if a die is solid, you can't see what's behind. So what I always do is make a little window of the cut die and use that to look through to see which bit of the design I kind of like. And that's where I will plonk the die. So I've got three little, all I intend doing, let me just show you. What I intend doing is this. I have done her Happy Birthday Isabel on the computer, printed it, cut it out from a panel. This is about 14 centimetres by 14 centimetres. And I just thought I'd have like 3 little butterflies, a little bit of background stamping, maybe a little bit of embossing. I was thinking I've got some little sort of circly, these are all background stamps, circly things, and I thought I would perhaps dot those around. So it's going to be kind of very minimalist mixed media, if you get my drift. So this is Alexandra Renka. I think my dies are Alexandra Renka. So I'm just going to kind of I think I will start with the background. So I'll put my base away for a minute. I'll put my windows back in my little tray. Put my front panel away, and we'll do our sort of background. This is the one I want. So I'm thinking 3 little butterflies, 1, 2, 3, like that. So I thought I would have a little bit of stamping, and the colours, I did the usual thing. Took my chart for my distress oxides and see which colours I thought would look nice to complement this. And Tattered Rose is shouting out to me, and possibly Scattered Straw. So we'll kind of see about that, really. You can grab this from one of my Facebook posts. I put this empty chart on, you can just grab it and then print it on whatever card you like. Some people said it was quite useful for printing down, a sample of what they got, and then they could see what colours they needed to make up the set. So that's that. So I'm going to go for Scattered Straw and Tattered Rose. So there are my 2 colours. Let's have a look. I think they'll be kind of nice, don't you? Lovely mix. Warm, just lovely warm colours. Absolutely love them. Put that away for a minute. We'll come back to our butterflies in a moment or two. I'm going to use some of my homemade embossing paste. I will put a link in the description below the video to the video where I make that, so that you can do your own if you wish to. So I'm going to start with the stamps. And I'm just going to, I can't remember what these are, what make these are. They're just sort of sketchy circles kind of thing. Let's just try that. Lovely. Let's try some of the pink as well as different stamp, just slightly. I've got a much bigger one. I think that might be a bit de trop, actually, so I don't know if I'm going to use that. I don't want it to look uniform. 3 butterflies. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that for the minute. Let's put a bit of embossing paste and a little bit of twinkle on it. I thought, you see, these are sort of sketchy, circly things, and these are little bubbly things, and I thought they might, go quite nicely together. So I put a little bit of this probably the, well, I don't know, just let's have a go. Here's my huge pot that I'm going to decant this weekend. So this is what I made the other day. Just only need a tiny bit. Let's just have a bit of this. Let's have it right there. Okay. And let's have a little bit just here. This is the one I'm going for now. Dear me, miles too much. Okay. And maybe a little bit in the corner here. Same one again. There we go. I love my own embossing paste. I like it better than proprietary brands. It's kind of easier to use. It's easier to wipe off. I just love it. And it dries reasonably quickly. There we go, and it's gone. I've been using Sizzix recently, and it's if you leave it more than a few moments, it's so difficult to get off a stencil. Right, I'm going to put a bit of twinkle on this. You know me. A little bit of twinkle goes a long way. Here it is. Just going to hold it over the pot and dribble a little over. Okay, just leave that for a minute or two now while we cut out some butterflies. I may do some more stamping. I'm kind of not decided yet. So I'll just put this on one side for a minute while we go back to the butterfly sheet. So here are my windows for my 3 little butterflies. Let's see what we like. Oh, that's quite a nice one. I'm just going to put a piece of tape on, then I'll chop a little bit round it and then I can die cut. Put it just there. And the next one, this is his little one. I think that's quite nice. Oh, that one's nice too. There. Tape that down. Because if you have solid dies and you just pop them on, you've got no idea exactly what the pattern is underneath. But if you've got a little window, you can see. Oh, that's a nice few shades of colour, isn't it? Let's about there. Right, I'm going to cut round these because I don't want to waste too much of the stuff, and this is too big to go through my machine. Unless I'll take it over to my switch and I can do the whole piece in one go. I'll be back in one moment. Cut out my butterflies, but in comparison to the background, at the minute, they look a little bit lackluster, I feel. So what I want to do is just give them a bit of, titivation. So I think the bodies can have some little gems down them. I also think I'd like to add just a bit more strength of colour to some of these. So I think I'll use my Distress Oxides again, just to, make them look, zhuzh them up a little bit. Is that the word? So these are lovely. I'm thinking, let me put this out of the way so I don't ruin it. A bit of colour and a bit of twinkle. Okay. Here I've got my 2 brushes. I've got my Tattered Rose and I've got my Scattered Straw. So this one looks like perhaps a bit of the yellow might go well with it, and this one perhaps a bit of both. Let me get a bit of mylar to work on. Let's just try, see what happens. Just a bit more intensity of colour, I think. let's put the yellow is a little bit strong. I'm just going to go over that with the pink. Okay. We might do a bit of something else as well. I think I'm going to do some stamping over them. Does it matter? I'm thinking if I do text, I'd like it straight. So do a bit of stamping. You'd be happy to know I found it. This one that went walkabout the other day, so we now have it in good authority. So let's just put the angles. Doesn't matter about anything else really. Okay, now what colour? I think it's going to be pumice stone. It's probably going to be the most innocuous. I don't want it to show up much. I just want to be a hint of interest. Let's do pumice stone. Love this colour. Love it. It looks grey in the pad, but it looks much more beige in reality, I think, anyway. I don't think I've used this stamp on a block once yet. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Good. Let's get them off here a minute. Need to give this a bit of a wipe. Can you see? It's just, you know, a little bit of interest. Now, I'm wondering whether to. I'm thinking about twinkle. I'll do this one. This one is not making as much twinkle as it used to, I don't think. But then I'll put some little tiny gems in on them. Let's have this all over. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm still wondering whether to titivate a bit more and to make them, to stamp some like spots on them with glue and add a bit more twinkle. I've got to decide before I put the gems on because I can't stamp once I've put the gems on. Do you know, I think I'll try it. Have I got a tiny, tiny stamp? What have I got? This one, I don't know where this came. It's tiny dots and a few stars. Let's try that. Let me try that one. Don't even know. I've never done this. I don't know if it's going to work. Stamping with glue. Has anybody stamped with glue? Let's just see. This is Nuvo large glue pen. Let's just try this. Wipe that off straight away. Let's just see what, if it did anything. quite nice. Oh, oh, look. Not all over, but oh, I like that. Oh my goodness. Now we put the gems on. Oh dear me, this is fab, isn't it? Here's some little gems. These are mini ones, about a millimetre. Are they big enough? Those are pearls. I might use these ones. These must have come from Gummiapan. I think it's got a krona sign there. Let's have some of these. I'll just put that out the way again a minute. Let's have some of these ones. They don't stick terribly well to where you've had glitter, so to be a bit careful. Aren't they pretty? I'm going to put an extra one on that. I thought I could get away with 2 on that one, but looks a bit short, doesn't it? Okay, that's better. Okay, let's just stick these onto here, and we should be, as they say, in business. I love these soft colours, absolutely love them. That one's going to go like that. This one, I think, was there. A bit like that. And this little chap was up there like this. I think that's quite nice. Okay, let's stick them down. Just sticking them by the middle. Up a little bit. Don't want to overlap the birthday. It's so pretty. There we go. Just wait for that to set, and then it'll be done. Well, that was interesting. Something new for me today, stamping with glue. It's really pretty. And it's just added a little bit of twinkle to those. I did wonder, I have to say, I did wonder about a little silver gilding wax, but I thought that would be too harsh. The other thought that I had was actually just going around the edge of this with glue and a bit of twinkle. But I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. So, as ever, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving a thumbs up and checking your subscription. YouTube, for some reason, decides to just take it away, you know. I don't know why. People have to resubscribe and resubscribe, but thank you very much for checking. It's most appreciated. And come back and see me tomorrow.